Hello, I am Dr. Lee Vickers, author of Bodies of Light and founder of Lightworkers International, and we have one of the most integral and amazing classes and workshops for you in this video.
Woo!
Yeah. Sounds good.
And I know you all, if you haven't done testing yet, or those who have been starting to test, in whatever capacity from beginning to advanced, this video is for you. Right? So get ready, because it's going to knock your socks right off and going to get you testing quicker than ever. And this is whether you haven't tested ever before, or whether you're a testing master and you've done it for 3 years and you've already released your dark core. This video is for you.
Yay!
Yes, eh? Because we're going to have stuff for all of you, because this video goes from the very basics of testing right into the advanced level. So this is super testing with Bodies of Light for world peace.
Aww.
Now, it's going to be some very, very special stuff we're going to be testing. So some big, big, big surprises, not only foods, but people, and some very current events. We're actually going to be testing some really bright people, and then some of the darkest people on the planet that are sending this planet to an utter death knell. And as well, talking some very advanced level peace on earth aspects, wherein we're going to all be testing on what needs to happen for Earth to evolve to a new state of consciousness where we do have peace on Earth, and the percentages, which you're going to get into percentages as well as testing, where we're testing percentages of what it's going to take to bring Earth towards a positive tilt. Because I know, and I want to bring it over to our one future guy over here, Vitaly, because not long ago we were testing that 85% we were on the path into total destruction.
That's right.
This planet, right?
That's right.
Yes, definitely.
And we're here, and we decided that we are going to let them know how to change things, huh?
Yay!
Well, things are constantly moving and changing back and forth, and then the good part of that is the more people release in dark, the more people actually tap into the higher energies. The percentages from negative to drop to actually go to positive, actually drop to positive, however you want to use that. So we had little ships back and forth. So what's happening is right before shooting Orlando, I had a little wild dream. I couldn't understand what exactly was going on. I was this party, and I was trying to pull up my friend, and I came to work, and I told this friend, I was like, hey, I've seen you at this party. I was trying to get you out, and I was talking to the manager. And next morning I came to work, and I was watching the news, and I was like, oh my god, this is happening again. And then I tell her, remember the dream I told you yesterday? She's like, yeah. Well, I was like, look up the news. She was like, oh my god, that's crazy. So
that was just one of the instances of seeing a future during the Orlando shooting. You actually, and I know, and we'll introduce yourself, tell the audience who you are.
Well, my name is Vitaly. I'm author of One Future, and also founder of One Breath Class, which is actually held here in Dania Beach, Florida, every Monday. So the schedule is shifting a little bit. You can always find information on my website, vitalyofree.com. And we're also working on creating more books at the moment, so a lot of wonderful things coming your way. So get ready.
And now with this current event, also pass it over to Yankee, and tell him, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Yankeel Mompeller, and I am the artist.
And tell them about Orlando, what you noticed. You were telling me some things right before that as well. You were feeling things, right?
Well, what's interesting is that a while ago, me and Lee were talking, and Lee predicted to me. I also had seen the visions, and what we were seeing is that this spread of hate coming from what's going on in the Middle East was going to start spreading throughout the world. And it's not like they were going to be taking over this area of the world, but it was more like we were going to start seeing little explosions of things like what happened in Orlando 2 weeks ago. And when it happened, of course, from the level of energy that I'm in, I felt the energy, and I wasn't quite surprised because I had seen the vision. And this is why it's so important to.
And even the dog felt it. Didn't you say the dog was upset
one
that
of the
day?
most interesting
Our
things-
dog
one of the
felt
most-
disturbance in the force.
One of the most
Little G.
interesting things is that our dog, G, that was right before you left to work, you noticed, he was so sad. He was so sad. He literally laid down in one side of the house and he couldn't move. I mean, he wasn't eating, he looked like he was losing weight, and I was feeling the energy also. Something interesting that did happen about a couple of days after the shooting is that some people did start coming together, and right before the Pride parade, the Gay Pride parade here in Whitton Manors, the Pride parades from the years before, I didn't really want to go because there was so much low energies and drug and alcohol involved, and this parade felt different. It felt like people were really there,
Coming together in a positive way, right?
to really come together for something really positive and meaningful. So, of course, don't let this fear and this dark energy of hate take over, because that's just making you weak. That's just making the world weak. What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
Yes.
Wow,
Speaking
that's
of
so
that, if I might
profound.
add, speaking of that, well, my book's will be called One Future. It's pretty much how we're all connected, like in one big grid, and you can always like watch us. And I remember actually, was it like maybe like a month ago before there was aircraft missing and over in Egypt, yeah. And you can see like how everybody like in this Bodies of Light Center House, everybody were acting. Everybody were kind of like a little bit different. So we all like we are so connected, no matter if it's small or big. We are so connected, and we're feeling each other from a long distance. If there was a lot of stress, we can feel there was a lot of people actually stressing up and thinking, "Oh my God, what's happening? Is this another ISIS attack? Is it planned? What's happening? Where are these people? Where are our families? Where are our loved ones?" And everybody's so on the edge that actually the entire world can feel it. So everybody's being so stressed. You can actually go on the traffic on the street, and you can actually feel how it's like as you drive. It's like it's not it. Like you feel all this kind of like it's almost like a spike all around you. So or it could be on the other side, like when something good happens and there's amazing things happen in the world, and everybody just so joyful and loving. Everybody just coming together, like creating beautiful events, and everybody's connecting.
A lot of times New Year's.
Yeah.
New Year's is a good example of the world coming together, and you can feel the whole planet in the idea of the possibility of what could happen in a new year. A lot of people come together in a very positive way during New Year's.
That's probably why it's my birthday.
Yes.
Would you also give an example maybe of 2008 when Bodies of Light were coming through, when religion?
Well, during 2008, all four religions, March 21st, 2008, were having holy days on the same day, and it hadn't happened in 10,000 years, I think, or 1,000 years. And that's what was the precipice, or precipitated Bodies of Light channeling through. It was a very, very powerful vortex of energy at the time. But I want to bring it over and keep us right on, and so introduce, of course, Cynthia, and she can have her introduce herself.
Hello, my name is Cynthia Siegel, and I'm about to become your new favorite psychic. I'm currently ranked top psychic in the world, and I have a venture that is so exciting. It's called Girl Power, and it incorporates all the best of the best from Dr. Lee Vickers' work, specifically for women. So testing is going to be miraculous to how you look at people from now on. Just imagine you're somewhere, let's say a bar, and you see someone you like, it could be a man or a woman sitting across the bar, and you can test what your relationship with them could be. You can test
Amazing, huh?
where they are, what they're up to, and how it would react with you before you even say hello.
And I think if we're really good, we might be able to give her a little sneak preview of some of the during our. This is of course super testing. Yeah, would you guys like a sneak preview? Yeah, we'd like some of the sneak preview of Girl Power. So we'll give you a sneak preview of that.
And if I may, I'd like to introduce Dr. Lee Vickers.
Oh, thank you. And of course, the light is bringing us together, and the nature of light is to bring together. When you plug into light and love, you feel at one with the universe. The light interconnects us. The light weaves our differences and smooths them over and realizes that we are all one. Of course, the other side of that would be the darkness, which is merely just a lack of light. But when people in the dark, they feel alone. They hate other people. They want to build walls instead of bridges. And the light will bridge us. The light will interconnect us. And of course, we're all about oneness, the light, planetary oneness. But let's get into super testing. Now, the viewpoint of this, of course, is with testing, and the basis of all testing within bodies of light is what is good for me makes me stronger, what is bad for me makes me weaker. So I'm going to have all of you repeat after me. What is good for me
What is good for me
makes me stronger.
makes me stronger.
What is bad for me
What is bad for me
makes me weaker.
makes me weaker.
Now, this electromagnet that you
That's very profound. That's
yeah,
quite powerful statement.
yeah.
And beautiful, simple,
So
as
simple.
Vitaly said. And to know that the whole world is based on that. You can find your way through your life, through every day, just following what's good for me makes me stronger, and what's bad for me makes me weaker.
And so what we're discovering here and we're talking about with bodies of light is a new bioenergetic language. And everyone say, we are discovering
We are discovering
a new bioenergetic language.
a new bioenergetic language.
See, this is the language of bioenergy. And this is what we're going to be testing. Now, I would query, why hasn't everyone for the last, couple thousand years been testing?
They didn't have energy to test it with.
Right. Their energy, a lot of them was too low. Because the natural state, as you become higher, as you become more enlightened and more conscious, is this natural attraction and repelling of energy. And so, of course, when you're high on light, you naturally attract things that are good for you. So when you're really supercharged with bodies of light, you'll just naturally walking down a buffet be like, oh my gosh, I just have to have those carrots. Or, oh my goodness, those chickpeas are just divine. You just are attracted to things that are good. But also, on the other side, when you are charged up with light, which we're going to do with bodies of light in a second, you are repelled by things that are low. This repelling of things that are not good for you is real, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
And a good example of this repelling is that you raise your vibration of light. You easily attract that which is good for you. But when if you were to hold something that's not good for you, your body would naturally repel it. Like even if you put it in your mouth, automatically you will start coughing. Like smoking cigarettes. You're smoking cigarettes, automatically your body's like, because your body is trying to release that which is making you weaker.
And we got to agree. And we just known this with cigarettes, is that we have not had anyone release their dark core yet who was a constant cigarette smoker, have we?
Yeah, it's important.
So for all of you out there who
And we love you.
want
That's
to
why
be
we're saying
enlightened
this.
and who want to follow the path into the light, cigarettes, for some people, are the number one blockage
Yeah.
of following the path into the light. So I'm going to just make a statement here because this is what it's been so far,
Thank you, Lee.
right? You cannot fully follow the path into the light if you are smoking cigarettes daily. Now that's a huge statement. And the only reason I'm saying it is because we haven't had anyone who could release their dark core if they were smoking cigarettes every day. See, they have an addiction to something dark instead of an addiction to light and love. If you're addicted to this toxic thing, that's holding you back. It's holding you back from getting free of the gooey mire of dark energy. So if you want to follow the path into the light and you're smoking cigarettes and letting go of them, may be your first step into the light.
I think it's so interesting. All of us here who have released our dark core, we're very powerful. We have a lot of light. And I just recently started bartending in this new position in my job. And as a bartender, there's this cigarette box where some of the clients, they buy cigarettes. And the cigarette box, I picked it up the other day and it just dropped to the floor. It broke apart.
Yeah.
I picked it up because somebody wanted to buy it, and it just dropped to the floor and broke apart.
Well, that's just because your higher self is not wanting to.
That's just an example of how powerful my light is, and it's just pushing it away. And of course, when it dropped out, I'm like, oh God, I really knew this. Like, okay, you know, and I'm trying to fix it up, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, these people are addicted to suffering. They are, and it's interesting because you'll notice.
And they do suffer because they're coughing and wheezing, and yet they're still doing it, even though it's messing up their energy.
They always have these fevers and flu, and not only that, what I'm also noticing is that they're just in a bad mood.
Because they don't feel so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're taking an addictive substance and you're not going away from it, it's hard to follow the path into the light. It really is.
And any of you guys who are out there who are watching this video right now and do smoke cigarettes,
get in touch with us.
I challenge you to do bodies of light for the next 30 days.
At least.
Just do it.
3 times a day.
3 times a day for the next 30 days. And what you're going to notice is that I'm not here to judge you until you stop smoking cigarettes. But I'm not going to promise you that if you are doing bodies of light every day, at least 3 times a day, you're not going to stop smoking cigarettes.
Well, actually, no. What I want to say is that's the first step.
Yeah.
And all of us as bodies of light trainers will help you with the next steps of getting off of smoking. And so get in touch with us. We'll help put you on a program to help you from an energetic and holistic perspective, help, mind, body, help you get off of it. And so our purpose is for you to be on the path in the light. Of course, I've helped thousands of people get off of cigarettes, and it's easy, But let's not get stuck on cigarettes. I want us to get onto testing.
The main addiction really is dark energy. So
right.
Understand that as you start pulling in the light, that light is the only thing that is actually going to wash away the dark energy that is getting you addicted to things that have dark energy.
And if you're putting a smoke that tests below a 10, you're putting a smoke that's a 2. And if that number is a 2, that's 80% dark. And you keep clogging up your natural enlightened abilities with that goo, with that glue. And so I guess it's coming out, didn't know we were going to talk about this. We do all of us do a lot of automatic talking. But it's important, but I don't want to harp on it.
Why it's coming through is because even in a place where I work, I don't smoke, but there's some people smoking.
Yeah.
And, I do have to breathe.
Yeah.
And every day, fortunately for me, I know how to cleanse this thing out of my lungs.
Yeah. But I'm gonna have us test once we do bodies of light. What % should all public buildings be smoke free? Because it is a toxic substance. But right now, let's go into bodies of light. In order to be able to test, you have to have energy, and I'll tell you why. Because you can only test as high as you are. Okay, so a lot of people when they wake up in the morning, there may be only a 2 or a 3. So or 1, they may only have 10% or 20% of 30% of the amount of energy to barely make your organs work. Now, on other videos, we're going to go into checking organ systems. And so you can check on certain videos when you go to Bodies of Light on YouTube, the channel, go to the other videos. You can notice we do a lot with checking the hand points, with heart, stomach, liver, and pancreas, and you'll see them heal in real time. We're not doing this here. We're doing super testing. We're going in and getting you into testing, and so we're just going to charge you up really quick, and you're going to repeat after me. We're going to do the God Edition because the God Edition is just the fastest, because the God Edition is 1 syllable, and you know what? God's pretty cool. So let's do it. So repeat after me. I am the temple of God.
I am the temple of God.
The light of God dwells within me.
The light of God dwells within me.
Each of my 8 bodies
Each of my 8 bodies
contain zillions of intelligences,
contain zillions of intelligences,
here and now,
here and now,
directly connected to the light of God.
directly connected to the light of God.
I direct every aspect
I direct every aspect
of my 8 bodies
of my 8 bodies.
to turn upwards
It's already
to the eternal
clearing.
light of God.
The eternal light of God.
All of my 8 chakras
All of my 8 chakras
and bodies of being
and bodies of being
are now fully open
are now fully open
to the light of God.
to the light of God.
I am at one with God.
I'm at one with God.
My spirit is awake
My spirit is awake
and fully open to God.
and fully open to God.
My spirit receives
My spirit receives
all divine communication
all divine communication
from God.
from God.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my etheric body.
of my etheric body.
Thank you, God,
Thank you, God,
for your bells
for your bells
of levitating
of
power,
levitating power,
raising me upwards toward the heavens,
raising me upwards towards the heavens,
and the infinitely powerful
and the infinitely powerful
blue shield
blue shield
of electromagnetic insulation,
of electromagnetic insulation,
which allows only
which allows only
the light of God within.
the light of God within.
My etheric body
My etheric body
expresses perfect and appropriate
expresses perfect and appropriate
feelings and emotions.
feelings and emotions.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my astral body.
of my astral body.
Be awake and alert,
Be awake and alert,
my astral body.
my astral body.
Thank you, God,
Thank you, God,
for easy and relaxed
for easy and relaxed
astral travel,
astral travel,
perfect control,
perfect control,
and spiritual peace.
and spiritual peace.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my mental body.
of my mental body.
Thank you, God,
Thank you, God,
for accurate memory,
for accurate memory,
appropriate intelligence,
appropriate intelligence,
proper revelation,
proper revelation,
and divine timing
and divine timing
of righteous decisions.
of righteous decisions.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon every aspect
shines upon every aspect
of my physical body.
of my physical body.
This light shines
This light shines
from above down
from above down
and inside
and
out
inside out
through every cell,
through every cell,
traveling from my brain
traveling from my brain
through my forehead and throat,
through my forehead and throat,
permeating all cells of my heart,
permeating all cells of my heart,
following every part
following every part
of my digestive system,
My digestive system,
including my stomach,
including my stomach,
following every
liver,
part of my
liver,
digestive
and intestines.
stomach,
intestines.
liver, and intestines.
Make sure don't you don't have to say it and catch up, because you know what I mean.
Okay.
You just gotta even if you forget, because we're doing it for them. From my liver, intestines, flowing from my cranium
Flowing from my cranium
through my
to
spine
my spine
to the sacral
to the
base,
sacral base,
creating divine stability
creating divine stability
through my arms and hands,
to my arms and hands,
legs and feet.
legs and feet.
I direct the light
I direct the light
to charge
to charge
my entire nervous system
my entire nervous system
and shine
and
and shine
through every blood cell,
through every blood cell,
creating perfect
creating perfect
homeostasis.
homeostasis.
All cells
all
cells
cells
composing my physical body
composing my physical body
through God inside
through God inside
are in a perfect
are in a perfect
and divine balance.
and divine balance.
I thank you, God,
I thank you, God,
for keeping me at all times
for keeping me at all times
in perfect health.
in perfect health.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon every part
shines upon every part
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within me.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon the outermost band
shines upon the outermost band
of all atoms within me,
of all atoms within me,
vitalizing and energizing the band
vitalizing and energizing the band
to perfect spin and balance.
to perfect spin and balance.
Thank you, God,
Thank you, God,
for divine
for divine
energy.
energy.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon the middle rings
shines upon the middle rings
of all atoms within me,
of all atoms within me,
vitalizing and energizing the rings
vitalizing and energizing the rings
to perfect spin and balance.
to perfect spin and balance.
Thank you, God,
Thank you,
Thank you, God,
for healing
for
for
healing.
healing
all inherited factors
all inherited factors
and also for the many
and also for the many
genetic blessings
genetic blessings
of my ancestors.
of my ancestors.
Thank you for healing
Thank you for healing
all past life
all past life,
karmic
karmic
patterns.
patterns.
God's pure light
God's pure light
shines upon the innermost band
shines upon the innermost band
of all atoms within me,
of all atoms within me,
vitalizing and energizing the band
vitalizing and energizing the band
to perfect spin and balance.
perfect spin and balance.
Thank you for healing
Thank you for healing
all traumatic
traumatic
occlusions
occlusions
over my entire existence.
over my entire existence.
God's pure intelligence
God's pure intelligence
exists
exists
within every core
within every core
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within me.
It is that
It
intelligence,
is
It is that intelligence
which is the
which
nothingness
is the nothingness
that creates the
that
somethingness
creates the somethingness
of my
of my
existence.
existence.
Thank you
Thank you
for creating the somethingness
for creating the somethingness
from the
from
nothingness.
the nothingness.
May the light of God
May the light of God
enter and stimulate
enter and stimulate
every outer band,
every outer band,
middle rings,
middle rings,
inner band,
inner band,
and core within me.
and core within me.
May the light of God
May the light of God
enter every core
enter every core
of every atom within,
of every atom within,
igniting them in succession,
igniting them in succession,
transforming each atom
transforming each atom
into an atomic sun,
into an atomic sun,
together forming
together forming
the universal light of God
the universal light of God
within me.
within me.
Thank you for shining
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
for
shining.
shining
God's pure light
God's pure light
into all 8 of my bodies,
into all 8 of my bodies,
igniting them in succession
Igniting them in succession.
and connecting me
And connecting me
fully and wholly
fully and wholly
to the divine light of creation
to the
to the
divine
divine light
creation
of creation,
of this
of this
and every other universe.
and every other universe.
every other universe.
Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, tongue in through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, tongue in through your mouth. Keep that tongue in the roof.
The light always flows from above down and inside out, and the breath is the pump. So breathing deep through the nose and out through the mouth, with the tongue touching the roof of the mouth all of the time.
Now we're going to do the cue. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God
1 zillion
1 zillion
times 1 zillion
times 1 zillion
into every core
into every core
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within
within
me.
me.
Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, tongue in through your mouth. Notice the tongue is on the roof of our mouth.
Woo.
And you do 3 breaths after each one. Now repeat after me. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God
1 septillion
1 septillion
Septillion
times 1 septillion
times 1 septillion
into every core
into every core
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within me.
Breathe. Next one is a bigger number. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God
1 Google
1 Google
times 1 Google
times 1 Google
into every core
into every core
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within me.
Breathe. Now, We're going to do, of course, Googleplex, and then I'm going to give you a little special extra because this is super testing.
Yay.
So you're going to love it. So repeat after me. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Times one Googleplex.
Into every core
Into every core
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within me.
Breathe. Keep that tongue in your mouth. We're about to do the super. You said super testing. We're about to give you the super cue right now. And that's Googleplex times the power of Googleplex. So repeat after me. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex.
One Googleplex
Times the power
times the power
of Googleplex.
times the power of Googleplex
Times the power
times the power
of Googleplex.
of Googleplex
Times the power
times the power
of Googleplex.
of Googleplex
Into every core
into every core
of every atom
of every atom
within me.
within me.
Breathe. Keep that tongue underneath your mouth. Feel the tingle. Now, repeat after me. Igniting each atom in succession.
Igniting each
Igniting
atom
atom
in succession.
Transforming each atom
Transforming each atom
into an atomic sun.
into an atomic sun.
Together forming
Together forming
the universal light of
the
God
universal light of God
within me.
within me.
Breathe. Now, in other videos, you'll go into heart, stomach, liver, gallbladder, and pancreas, which we're not doing here. We're going to go into my divine super testing, and of course, we always do my best life. So repeat after me. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex
One Googleplex
times the power of 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 Googleplex.
times the power of Googleplex
times
Times the power of Googleplex.
into
into
my divine testing.
My divine testing.
Breathe. Now, we always do my best life. Repeat after me. I direct the light of God.
I direct the light of God.
One Googleplex
One Googleplex.
One
times the power of
times the
Googleplex
power of Googleplex
times the power of
times
Googleplex
the power of Googleplex
times the power of Googleplex
times
Times
the
the power
power
of Googleplex.
into my best life.
into my best life.
Breathe. Now, how are we feeling so far, guys?
Wow, so high.
How are you guys feeling?
Woo.
How are you feeling? How do you feel?
Great.
Yeah? Are you like, yeah? Is it just great?
It's powerful.
Awesome, great.
It's
great.
powerful in a group, isn't it, when you say it?
Yeah, it's like we have 23-foot ceilings here, the Bodies of Light Center, and it's weird. The energy here is just off the charts.
Can I say something about
Yes.
it's like a buddies life in group sessions? I remember when I was releasing my dark I remember I used to bring my friends over and then we would just sit down in front of each other and we would do like buddies of light just like this, like one after another. You have a
How many? How many?
Huh? What would you like? 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. You just go
10
but
more,
the thing
yeah.
is like how it goes is like when you have somebody in front of you, you have somebody in your group, and the better the group, the better. So everything just bounces back and forth. It's like a resonator, just like kind of bounce back, and you just go high, and you feel like so tingly because you got so much of a good comment actually about helping someone, and this help somebody else helping you. You just bounce it up so fast and getting high so fast, and getting tingly everywhere. It's just like such an amazing feeling. You're like, oh my God, what I've been before. It's just so amazing. It's so great. So just practice more in group. With your family, with your loved ones, create a circle, do like a
Create light parties. They can take this video and do light parties and invite all their friends and practice, right? This is going to be one of those integral videos for everybody.
One of the things that I like the most about doing Bodies of Light and what it does to me when I bring in the light is that how creative I become. I feel like I am floating around in ecstasy. I feel like singing, like painting.
Oh, another thing, like when you actually do a lot of Body's Light, you have somebody next to you, and this person maybe not doing as much. I don't know, it just came to me like, you should see our Mr. G when he wakes up in the morning, he's like a fully charged battery. He's like, okay, what I do?
Yeah.
He's just like off the chart.
Oh, your animals are going to love you when you do a lot of Bodies of Light.
Kids, your family,
They'll always want to be up against you. Yeah.
friends, whoever it is, they're gonna feel so much more better, but then they're gonna feel it's like, wow, what do you do? I mean, can I feel the same way? And they do it too.
And tell them about Bodies of Light.
Yeah.
And your body is like a battery. Your body is the vessel through which you open up this light that flows through you into everything you do via hand. So as you're doing Bodies of Light, what you're doing is that you're charging up the blood in your body with this light. It's very, like I said, I mean, our level, I can say that all of us here can agree that we can't explain to you how good it feels, because
To release your dark core, which is, yeah, it's amazing.
To get to this level of energy, because it just feels so good. It feels like you're really floating around in ecstasy. And there really is no other drug. There's nothing. There's no alcohol. There's absolutely nothing
That will make you as high as you can on light.
Than your light.
Right. There's nothing that will get you.
And I'm pretty sure all of us here can agree on that.
Right. And we're also here to tell you something, right? We're here to tell you that, and repeat after me, the path into the light
The path
Path into the light
is full
is full
of pleasure.
Pleasure.
So
Pleasure.
the way you know you're on the path in the light 24 hours a day, 7 days a week is your pleasure, blissed out, happy ever now, feeling good in every way. That's how we know that you're on the path into the light.
Clue.
So when someone comes and goes, oh, I'm already on the path in the light. I feel really? You're on the path into the light? You sound like that? We were at the International New Age Trade Show in Denver, and of course, you know, there were some people we would say, we hear my pitch basically was you know, and these are people who understand about energy, and I would say so are you interested in energy healing and testing your organs and attracting your best life and being happily ever now and getting in the zone and feeling awesome and getting everything you could ever want ever?
Oh, I'm already doing that.
No, but yeah, no, some of them, not many would say that. Actually, some would be like, not really.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, okay. And that's really what you gotta understand is that some people are not on the path into the light. And that's okay. You understand that some people have been suffering for millions of years and thousands of lifetimes. And we met one during at the gym who had a past life as a singer, and his karma was to, you know, do a lot of drinking and drugs and wild women and wild everything. And of course he's on the same path again. And of course last lifetime he died doing it, and he's well on his way now. But he's like, you know, this really, I don't think that's really for me. But the thing you got to understand is this, is that as a Bodies of Light worker and as someone, you know, part of Lightworkers International, is that you don't owe this to anyone. This is a special gift, and this is not like spiritual and religious traditions where they have to change someone else. You know, oh my goodness, you're going to go to hell if you don't do it. It's not like that. This is more like what?
That's one of the most interesting points about this, because when I learn something that transforms me, I immediately want to go out and share it with the world. That's just who I am. And to find out from Dr. Lee using testing, and you'll get this in a few moments.
We're going to do the first thing.
Test who to share this with.
Yeah.
So when we were at the INATS conference in Denver, I was just doing my psychic thing and, you know, checking out who would be interested and who would not. And I know he was checking them too. And just for the fun of it, we would approach people that were not interested just to see.
Oh yeah, it would test sticky, and we'd go talk to them, and they'd be like, oh, you know.
Just to experiment.
Yeah,
Yep,
and
not
it's
interested
fun.
in being my best life.
And so, of course, the first thing to test is who you should talk with, who you should
Right.
share anything with,
Yes.
who you should hang out with. And of course, we're going to come right back to what's good for me makes me stronger, what's bad for me makes me weaker.
Right.
And of course, this is based upon muscle testing. And of course, if something were to make you strong, it would be good for you, right? So let's say a statement like,
Okay.
I love me. I love me, I love me, I
And
love
I'm
me, I love me, I love me, I
pressure.
love me. Now the opposite would be I hate me. I hate, ouch, and my shoulder just gave out. Why? Why did my shoulder give out on I hate me? Why did my arm go so weak? And I was trying to hold it up. And those of you that already know the Lie, Truth, Revealed test, was I trying to hold it up?
Yes, he was.
Yes, I was.
You can
And
test, was
my
that
arm
true?
gave out on I hate me. Why? Self-hate is the path into the darkness, and self-hate makes you weaker. So everyone repeat after me. We don't do
We don't do
what makes us weaker.
what makes us weaker.
We don't do
We
We don't do
no sticky.
no stickies.
Because if you take this and then you bring your maybe you hold this for me, and then bring your hands like this, okay? Now we'll do the same thing. So everyone at home go, I love me, I love me, I love me.
I love me.
I love me, I love me, I love
See,
me.
your ability to test happens when you do bodies of light. If you have any problem with what we're doing right now, then I want you to, or if you don't feel tingly and full of light, I want you to rewind, and you're going to go and then come back here and then do this again. But I mean, if you have any problem with this in a second, I'm going to want you to rewind, do bodies of light 1, 2, 3 more times till you're super tingly,
Right.
you know, and then you're going to do this. But here you go.
And
I love
don't
me,
worry,
I love me.
we'll be here waiting for you.
Yeah, we will. So here we go. I love me, I love me, I love me.
I love me, I love me, I
I
love me.
love me, I love me.
I love me, I
I
love
love
me.
me, I love me.
I love me, I love me.
I hate me. I hate me. I hate me. So they immediately get sticky.
Isn't
Now,
that interesting?
Why does that get sticky?
Isn't that interesting?
Sticky is weakness. See, sticky is weak.
Sticky,
is
like not
weakness.
moving,
When
we
it's
call
harder to
sticky.
move your hands. So if it gets sticky, everyone say, we don't do no sticky.
We don't do no sticky.
Why do we not do stickies?
Because sticky makes us weaker.
Because stickiness is some weakness, and we don't want to do no weakness, whether it be a food or whether it be a decision or whatever. So we make sure that stuff tests, 10 plus, which is basically a thing that we'll be talking about in a moment called high vibrational living.
Yay.
Now, I'm going to have you check, and even before we do 10 plus, we'll just do smooth and sticky. And I'm going to have you come here and see the same thing, just like your hands rubbing. You can do a little one, and let's see if they can see it. Can they see that? Okay, they need to be able to see the hand. And then you check, you go, I love me, I love me, I love me.
I love me, I love me,
I
I
love me, I love me, I love me.
I love me, I love me, I love
I
me.
love me, I love me.
I love me, I love me.
I hate me.
I hate
me.
Oh,
I
it
hate
got
me.
sticky.
So the hands get sticky. So now we're going
Right.
to convert that to yes, 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 and no, no, no. And all of us can do it, right?
Right.
You can see everyone doing it. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes.
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 No, no, no.
No, no,
No,
no.
no, no.
No.
No, no, no.
No, no.
Okay. Now, like I said, if you're having any trouble with this, you get to rewind and go back to the beginning and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bodies of light. You got to do it. You need to do it enough to be able to do that. So if you're not getting your yeses and nos and not getting a sticky on no, what does that mean, Cynthia?
You have to raise your vibration.
It means you're not high enough.
Exactly.
Okay. If you're in the dumps and your energy's low, this electromagnet does not work.
Right.
This electromagnetic works on your chi, on your energy, on your bioenergy. This new language of bioenergy is a numbering system, and it can only test as high as you are.
Right.
Right? Now, we're going to be testing some people.
And I just want to say that we're doing it, I'm doing it, on the thumb on the first finger, but the other hand may be more comfortable for you, or the second finger maybe, or another method of doing it. So figure out with you what is comfortable with your hands, and you're just looking for the ability to slide back and forth smoothly.
And now you at home can think of some people. So who you want to tell about this? Should I tell my mom is a yes because it's smooth? You can check. Should I tell my mom? Yes. See, yes. And see, remember, yes, 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 no, no, no. No's are sticky. Yeses are smooth. Should I tell my mom? Yes, of course. I already tell my mom. She does buys a lie all the time. Right? And then I'll check another one. Right now, should I tell my brother about it? Did you just get the difference? Did you at home? Should I tell my brother to do bodies of light right now?
That's sticky.
No. Now, isn't that interesting? See, some people aren't ready and some people aren't open to it yet.
Some people
Now,
aren't ready to have their best life.
Right, 24 hours, 7 days a week. But in the future, they will. And of course, they can be family. You can love them. And, and some, see, and it's not that, some people just aren't ready yet.
Right.
So maybe you can even count, maybe in 0, 1, 2, 3, maybe 3 to 4 years, he'll be ready. And we'll do counting in just a second. That's the next level up.
With my family, with my stepfather.
Yeah.
Right.
For the past 3 years, he was not ready. And now we're testing the percentage, and we're testing 10, 20, Goose was 10, 20%, 80,
It's
90,
getting very
90%.
close.
He's
Yes.
90% ready. He's it took almost 4 years for him to be ready. But and then as he's getting ready, you can also tell because the conversations that we have now are so much more lighter.
Well, let's test it.
Feel less resistance.
Can you do bodies of light with your stepfather? It's smooth.
It's smooth.
So you can do it now.
Yeah,
so see that's it. So
well,
you can test on who to share bodies of light with. You at home,
Right.
I'm going to have you repeat after me, and you put who you want to share it with. Go. Can I share bodies of light with? And then put them in there. Again. Try it again. Repeat. Everyone, repeat after me. Can I share bodies of light
Share bodies of light
with? And put their name in and see if it's smooth or sticky.
Wow.
Okay, and so you can.
I actually just retested.
Who did
what
you
just
test?
said.
Yeah.
I actually thought I couldn't teach it to my stepfather yet, and he just confirmed it to me.
He's
And now
ready.
I'm just testing again.
Yes.
I'm like, earnestly,
Yeah,
I'm so excited. I'm like, oh my God. Wait a minute. Did he just say I can actually teach it to him? Oh my God, I can actually teach.
Wow.
He's
Right.
ready.
Yeah. See, his
Right.
father in real time is just now shifted. How
And-
amazing is
And I
that?
want to
Years
say
of seeing my
also,
mother doing
I
this.
want to say that all of us are quite happy to wait years
Yeah.
until you're ready to
We're-
join us.
We are happy
We're here.
to wait lifetimes. Honestly, to be honest, I've been working on this. And check this. See, you can see if I'm
See
telling
if
the
this is
truth.
true.
And now we'll teach you the lie, truth revealed. So when you say truth, this body right here, his name is Dr. Lee Vickers, and that's smooth. And if I say this body here is named Sally, it's
That's
sticky.
sticky.
So you see, when I tell a lie, it's sticky. But I'm gonna have you at home check something on me. So pull your little tester out,
Get
and
ready.
and just I'm just gonna let you know how dedicated I am. Okay. I've been working on you guys releasing your dark cores and trying to help people for thousands of years.
Test, is that true?
Yes, I
It's
have.
true.
So I brought bodies of light back for you guys to release your dark core this lifetime. And I've been working on this for a while now.
So don't worry, if you're not ready this lifetime, we'll catch you the
We'll
next
catch you in 10, 20, 30,000 years. But I will tell you this. That if this planet does destroy itself, and we'll be
Right.
talking about that in a little bit,
Yes.
we're going to go. Because we already know when we see past lives, when certain planets destroy themselves, those of us who are very high level, who've been high on other planets, we've been able to leave.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you, those of you people that are maybe don't want to release your dark core or want to suffer, you may be stuck here for. Here it is. You may be, if this planet gets destroyed or radioactive or bad, you may be stuck here for 10, 20, 30,000 years. See if that's true. You could, because you don't have enough energy to leave. So you could be stuck in some lot of suffering. And we've already seen it. We've seen
Yes.
past lives where people were suffered for 30,000 years of suffering.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know, if anyone wanted to ever create a hell, that would be it. Coming back, huh?
It's like just recently, me and Dr. Lee were having lunch, and we were just sitting there minding business, and all of a sudden, we started to see the vision because we were talking about what's going on the planet right now and how is everything going downwards.
Right.
The whole thing just going belly up.
Yeah.
And then me and him just sitting there. I was like, where are we going next lifetime?
Yes.
We're gonna see a visions of this different worlds. Remember
Yeah.
we were
Yeah.
Yeah, well, here we're going to come. I think we're going to go right into percentages now. Okay? So now start counting. We're going to teach you a percentage. So, what percentage am I in a male body? Okay, negative Google. We always say start with negative Google, and I'm going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So it stopped at 100 because I'm 100% in a male body this lifetime. So that's a percentage you can start getting. Now here it is. You ready? I've been here for thousands of years on Earth, but if this planet gets destroyed with a lot of radiation, what percent am I going to hang around on Earth?
0.
Negative Google 0.
Yeah.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
all the Buddhas, all the enlightened beings are going to leave if you guys screw it up. And because I'm going to tell you why, and everyone repeat after me. I'm not responsible
I am not
for
responsible
anyone else's
for anyone else's
karmic debt.
karmic debt.
And all of us who've been doing subscars know that we're washing away our patterns as limitless beings of light. We're washing away our patterns with light, love, and forgiveness. I mean, honestly, for you guys, it's not that hard, is it? It's relatively speaking.
Good. It feels good.
It takes some work. I know you guys are like, it takes some work. We're letting go of the dark energy. It takes some work, but it's not that it doesn't take some work, but doing something in a year or two is a lot quicker than 60 or 70. Can we agree?
Yes.
Do we agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah, we can agree with that. So, what? So I'm just saying that we are right now. A lot of people prophesied. A lot of people saw future visions, which those of us who've released our dark core see future visions like on a daily basis.
Right,
it's like normal, so normal.
And that's actually one of the things that I love about what I do as a psychic, is that when I see you, I see your future possibilities. And I'm praying, hoping, and willing to help you grow into those. And I think that's what all of us do with the Bodies of Light system, is we see who you can be.
Elite trainers.
Right.
I'm going to add to what Cynthia is saying, that when you release your dark core, what you really become is this embodiment of you as a limitless, infinite being of light.
Yes.
And
so true.
Understand this. You're not limited. You're infinite. So when you release your dark core, when you look at people, you can literally see that infinite potential. You can see that light, and you can see how that light can just become this like super amazing pillar. Of
You.
Pillar of creation.
We're talking about you.
About you.
See, as people release their dark core and become like Buddhas or enlightened beings, you have such ultimate compassion for everyone, actually.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, once you release your dark core, it's really astounding at the shift. Like it's like the big thing is just to get used to how powerful you are. Like, like it's like such a shift. You're like, oh my gosh, it's like I didn't know. It's like so powerful.
It is.
And something that we were talking about today is that even though as the time goes by after I release my dark core, and I'm kind of like getting used to this like rocket ship engine of creating my best life, it just never ceases to amaze me how magical it is.
And much pleasure.
It is.
How magical it is, because it's just like, you have to understand, you are literally creating this light from nowhere to here through you. Yeah. And it's all your willingness.
Mm-hmm. And also the testing, just so you know, this testing, and we're going to let the cat out of the bag. This testing works off of your energy as a limitless being of light. It's the spiritual key or chi that we're using to test this whole new bioenergetic language. And I got to tell you something. Since we're doing percentages, what percent is it important for us to have a convergence and alignment between our science and our spiritual key spiritual understanding in order to have that next great leap for peace on earth? What percent does our science have to connect with this spiritual understanding? Check. Negative Google. Everyone do it. 0, 1, 9, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 100. Now,
100.
That's 100%.
Step up to the plate.
You understand that now, if it doesn't happen, if our spiritual understanding is not proven scientifically, Arthur C. Clarke said, magic is just science which isn't understood yet. So these things we consider magical or wild, it's just science that isn't understood yet. And honest to God, we've seen so many civilizations and so many advanced civilizations that you come back after seeing some of these civilizations and looking at our planet and we're like, really? Computers are still having these like wires and stuff. They're not like on crystals.
You're still using phones to talk to each other?
I'm just like, are we really? I mean, especially when you see the planets with like spaceships and, these huge, like just wild technology and fusion energy. Huh?
How slow we actually upgrade our vehicles that we drive.
Yes.
Since it's been created, what's new?
We're still driving. Tesla's starting to create.
Like a lot of people upgrade their vehicles. They just change from one little design to another little design. The base is all the same. I know they have.
There's still combustion engines.
Like Tesla, Elon Musk and everybody. But we're still so. I'm thinking like it's great. It's always kind of fun to go for get another car. But I'm thinking, well, what are you training for? You're training one thing for another thing, but it's all the same thing.
It's the same.
Why is it not flying yet?
Right.
I know. It's like, and hovering and anti-gravity. We're like, God, this planet is so backwards. But, okay, to come back to testing. Okay, so now I'm going to say.
Just briefly.
Yeah.
So
okay.
my vision of vehicles moving around the planet, not having to be attached to the ground, allows the ground not to have to be paved. It can be green, grassy, beautiful, fertile fields that you travel over.
Can you imagine if we did not have to pave all the earth? I just got a tingle on that.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
That is so enlightening. Yeah.
And I also want to add this last little sherry on the top, guys.
Sherry.
Cherry.
I love it.
What we are bringing to you, this bioenergetic
Testing.
language.
Yeah.
This is the next greatest leap
For mankind.
for mankind.
More powerful.
More powerful than fire was to caveman.
Yes.
This is it.
Yeah.
We went
See?
through the Stone Age, through the Industrial Revolution, through the digital.
This is the new age, the new bioenergetic age.
The technology, but it's just going to be that technology.
And this is a
The
new.
moment that we cross this line of understanding the science of the metaphysical nature of this energy,
Yeah.
this light,
This
light
chi.
that is all around you, this light
Yeah.
that is above in the sky, this light that's the reason for why all of living things are here for.
And all the great thinkers, whether it be Einstein, Tesla, talked about the energy all around us. And a lot of them said, a lot of them that were atheists said, they didn't believe in a God, but you know what? They believed in energy. Mm-hmm. You understand that I'm telling you that these people believed in energy. A lot of the greatest thinkers and greatest scientists of our time believed in energy. And the bioenergetic age is that next great leap for mankind. Now here it is. So if we do not align our science
Let's test this.
with our spiritual understanding of energy and everything, let's say it just stays completely misaligned like it is now, okay, what percentage is the earth going to be destroyed where human life won't be able to exist within so many hundreds or thousand years? What percent will, if we do not align if we stay stunted and low-minded and unconscious and idiotic and stupid, so if we don't evolve and have our science and our spiritual understanding combined to understand each other, if that doesn't happen, what percent are we going to have? What percent will humans? What percent where at least 98% of humans won't be able to live on this planet? What percent will that be the case? Negative Google, check the percentage. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It's around 50. Is it? 94?
I got
I didn't
93,
test because I
94.
didn't actually understood what the
Okay.
question actually
Yeah.
Well, the question is this: if we just don't, if we don't understand our, okay, maybe we're giving it a long time. So what time frame are you giving? I'm saying within the next 1,000 years.
Oh, it's going to be less than that if that's
It's
true.
going to be like,
It's huge period of time.
It's going to be less than
what
that
I'm
if
getting
that's
is
true.
I
that
know, I know.
we are right now within a window
Yes.
that is very, very important for us to catch up with this.
So I got 50%. Okay, what did you get? And how were you
93,
testing it? You
94.
got 93. What way were you testing it? Okay.
I think I was more asking of, are we asking about the testing? Are we asking
I'm still
about
confused on what the
religion
question
and-
actually
No, we're just saying that. See, I'm not saying testing. I'm saying that if people.
Left and right brain combined together.
No, I'm saying that if we stay as stunted as we are to where our spiritual understanding is not understood scientifically and where the science community is saying, oh, poo-poo on the spiritual and on all these abilities that we have and everything, if they keep doing that, what percent is the earth going to go to a very, to where
Humans
can't live here on this planet? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, I'm getting 50 to 60. So I'm saying basically the humans won't be able to live here. Okay, now your viewpoint is probably that humans are going to be all radioactive and sick and hardly any of them I'm going to say humans, like we won't be able
Like
to
this
be
physical
like
facing.
we will not be in human form on Earth.
I bet the cockroaches will
I'm
be
saying
fine.
50, yeah, the cockroaches will be fine. But and you guys can enjoy living in those. Not so much fun, right? You had bugs today, didn't you? Squashed. Right? You had bugs, you were squashed, and we leaked out. That's not quite as fun as this.
In her subscara.
Like, how much fun do you think that is in comparison to this, our life? It's not as fun. It's not as fun being a bug. It is not as fun. So if you want to get stuck being a bug for 100,000 years, then don't align spirit with science.
Yeah.
Okay, so, but we'll go somewhere else.
You
So
just said it right now. That's
just spirit with science. Now let's say testing.
science is-
Now, let's say testing. So now if people, let's say that the spirit science, what about testing? How much do you think that's going to help our society? So let's say that testing was common knowledge to 10% of the society.
That's fair. That's good.
Okay, there's 10%. What percent would we destroy, make the planet uninhabitable? 0.
At 10%.
10%. No, it's a huge number. It's hundreds of millions of people. But 10% isn't all that impossible for people to understand. Strong and weak, yes, 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 no, no, no. I mean, honest to God. I mean, how long is it taking you to learn this? Duh. Right? I mean, put out a few movies. Avatar would be a great one. Maybe the next Avatar will teach Cameron.
Testing in the movie.
We'll teach
I love that.
testing in the movie so we can get, a few 100 million people do it so we won't destroy Earth. Yay. It's all done. Look how easy that is.
What's going to happen is
Yeah.
as we're looking through, before that we were speaking about the window of opportunity, and you guys said it at the same time more likely. You remember like the past how many years, how it looked like? We have World War I, World War II, almost had World War III, we have Korean War, we have that war, we have this, we have Vietnam, we have this.
We have to stop this
This is
karma.
like a dark age, they say like medieval was a dark age. I think this was actually the dark age when there was basically only a few forward figures like Einstein and Tesla. The rest of the people just completely dark. Everybody just followed. Everybody was
A lot of people are unconscious.
driven on anger and hate and comparison. And we really actually on that brink right now. We actually about to like pretty much like either we're gonna make it through this little gap right there, or we're gonna actually make sure.
Oh, I forgot to say that. Yeah, so basically, we're at a point where people in the past saw future visions, and here's the point. I'm just letting you know, okay? The point is that once all the languages of Earth can communicate easily, we're either going to have that next great leap into the light and understanding and oneness and energy and spiritual connection and everything connect, or if that don't happen, what's going to happen is our old outdated paradigms of, Christians on here, Islam on here, I'm right, you're wrong, projecting instead of handling your own dark core, projecting your darkness and blaming everyone else, is what's going to happen is that those dark ideas are going to spread. through the language translators, and you're going to have what's happening already, what happened in Orlando.
Yeah.
Because, people are going to be able to take these negative ideas, and whether it be Chinese or Arabic or French or Spanish or English or what have you, people are going to be able to talk in English and go, hey, how are you doing? And then someone in China is just like, chow, 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 chow. And so they heard it in Chinese.
Yeah.
So that's what's about to happen with our technology. But people saw, and people saw that this was a time, and check to see if I'm telling you the truth. People saw visions, and I was one of them, who saw visions of now and realized that this was the time that something big could happen. And it wouldn't take that many movies, that much music, for people to start understanding yes, 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 no, 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 strong and weak. It's easier than you. It's easy. It gets easy to do this.
Scratch the surface with the high vibrational movies and the music just
Right.
recently, quite recently.
Yeah.
Maybe
I like that one movie where, what was it?
Warcraft.
No. The recent one where the guy was testing and found his sons.
Water Diviner.
The water diviner, and he was showing. See, that's actually doing the old-fashioned water testing is the same as this energy testing we're doing. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. It's working on the same internal ki or chi, and so he's able to find water, 100 feet down or 1,000 feet in any direction using energy, just like you can feel the energy of what we're about to do. All the products you at home, and we're going to be feeling the energy of these items. And you're going to be practicing testing, and hopefully, if you're doing the light parties, I want you to have wines. I want you to have foods and carrots and tomatoes and celery, and I want you to have a ton of stuff out for everyone to test during this part, because this is all your friends get together, and we'll be testing this. But I want you at home. You need to get all your little things out. So you can pause it now and get your peanut butter and your drinks and your soda. If you have soda, I want you to bring, and if you have cigarettes, you bring those out too. And if you have whatever it is, I want you to bring it out and put it on the table, okay? Because you're going to be testing at home while we're testing. So we're about to do this.
This is the part where we bring testing into your life.
Yes.
Like, why bother testing? We're going to answer that.
And I also wanted to add that testing, this is merely but your most basic ability.
As a limitless being of life.
Yes.
So get ready, because as you begin to test this basic ability that you already have, as you begin to raise your energy and you get more sensitive,
raise your vibration.
What you're doing is that you're really training all of your other abilities. And you have so many different abilities. You have infinite abilities.
So many abilities.
And they're all full of pleasure. Also,
And they're all full of
merging-
pleasure.
The merging of spirit and science
Has to happen.
has to happen. And I wanted to add that as the artist, I have researched the science of light through sacred geometry. So I'm inviting you guys to reach me and to get in contact with me, and I'm going to sit down with you guys, and I'm going to prove to you how this light is in fact evolving everything into higher and better form.
Yes, and it is.
And as we begin to bring this knowledge of light into the world, how we're just going to evolve this world into higher and better form in a real scientific way to explain it.
Yeah.
So get ready to get in contact with me.
I just seen
Excuse me.
They finally came out a thing with this little thing, like a little device that actually tells you the chemical compound of the products that you actually eat and things. So this is a little bit more advanced than that. Actually, it tells you if your body wants it or not. Not just tells you, hey, it has this and this and this, because you don't know if your body actually wants it, which is
Right.
Good job, guys. But eventually, we're looking forward to having awesome testing.
We would love to talk with Apple or Samsung. I mean, we actually have the whole specs and idea of how to have a bioenergetic testing watch, wherein you could hold the food product And just like we're doing the foods this way, we see a vision of having a watch where people who maybe don't have enough energy themselves can have the watch on and hold like a box of cereal, and it'll be like doot, 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 and it'll let them know if the body likes it or not. So we see that as a future vision. We would love Apple to get in touch with me, Dr. Lee Vickers, at bodiesoflight.net or Samsung. Either one, I know both could do it technologically on this planet right now. Maybe LG, but those are the top two, Apple and Samsung. Right now, we're going to go into the foods, okay? We're going to get a very end drink. So we're going to go in. We're going to start with the calcium. Now, calcium, and I'm going to tell you, oyster shell calcium, humans were not necessarily meant to eat oyster shells.
You think?
Yeah, so...
How about rocks, ground up rocks?
Yeah, so I got to tell you, if you get an oyster shell calcium, it may not test like this one. So I want you to pull your calciums out at home. So if you got an oyster shell, you may pull everything out, because I want you testing at home. So now I need someone to hold this here for me. Now I'm going to test this on me, okay? And you at home are going to do this, and I'm going to go negative Google. Everyone say it with me and test me. If you're testing someone else, you those of you at home, you put a ring of light around me and the product. If you're testing yourself, you just look at the product and test it. So if you have a calcium you're testing, you test it on yourself. So I'm going to go negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900. This is a 900 on me. Okay, so I take a lot of calcium. So
would you please, I think it was a little not as clear as you can.
Okay.
You went through 1,000 and then you counted hundreds again.
Okay.
Right,
Okay, so what you do is when you're counting, and then you at home, you go negative Google, 0, it's still smooth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you want to write that down on a piece of paper, you can. And then after 10, you go 100, 1,000. So it got sticky on 1,000. Now, so that tells me it's between 100 and 1,000. So now I backed up to 100 and I go 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. So this calcium on me is a 900.
Okay, let me try.
Okay, so now anything over 10 is good. We like supplements to be around 1,000. Just so you know, there's a lot of supplements out there that aren't that great, but we'll have her check.
So basically, well, Dr. Lee, I know he takes the supplement, and I know that when you take enough, let's say you buy when you want it, right?
So what happens is that as you take a supplement, it that used to test 1,000,000 on me, but as my body is getting enough calcium, it's come down to around a 900.
Yeah.
You see, but sometimes things can test real high. Same with the wine. If you drink a wine and it's real high, 1,000,000, which we only get fabulous wines. And by the way, those of you wine connoisseurs that would like to get in touch with any of us Bodies of Light trainers,
We'll go shopping
we have a whole
with you.
wine package and a shopping package we can do in person and on Skype
Or FaceTime.
And you can hold the wine bottle, and we can save you thousands of dollars on wine. And
true.
we see a lot of $1,000 bottles of wine that are deadly. A lot of you like suckers out there. I'm telling you, you're getting played with rotten wine. I'm just letting you know.
Just
but
imagine.
we can help you a lot on your wine buying.
Just imagine knowing which bottle of wine to buy.
Yeah.
Not because you read the label, like this, not because we read the label, but because we can see into the product and test it. What you're testing is against your own biosphere, your own body. So you're testing a particular product against you.
And people here in the room are doing this with us right now.
They're
so just so you
it.
know, you at home can do this, and you at home, we can help you. We can go through your iPhone, through your FaceTime, and we can feel the energy.
Yes.
Number one, we can do one-on-one consults and put you on supplements, look at your organs, feel the energy over your phone of what your body's doing, as well as feel the energy of what a wine is for your body over the phone. Do you see how this is the next great leap for mankind? Because a lot of people are unconscious about all these abilities. And the only reason they're unconscious is because their energy came so low, they actually think they're a human, and their energy, they're like barely have any energy, and they're really sad, and they think they're supposed to be sad. But
And
just
I
know,
need some medication to get happy.
Yeah, well, no, it's all good. Well, the thing is, some medication is very powerful and needed, and you'll be able to hold it and feel it. But
Right, you can
right
test
now,
your medication.
yeah, and I'm telling you, like you take a diabetic with insulin, he'll hold that insulin and it'll test 1,000,000.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm telling you,
On
it's
me, it
very
wouldn't test
powerful.
that high because
Right.
this body doesn't need it.
Yeah, so you'll see. So it's fun.
I got a little something that's right about to come through, and this is a little piece of this puzzle as to bioenergetically test the energy of things. Now, everything has a vibration of energy, and the way that we find this vibration of energy is because we know the number, and energy is quantifiable. And the way
Yes.
that I explain it to my students is that basically there are only two energies. Of course, this is light and darkness. And here's the line. Above the line is the light. Below the line is darkness. Above the line would be 0. Above the line, you count.
No, that's
1,
a 10.
2, 3.
Neutral, sorry,
10.
10. 10 is neutral, and so you're going towards the light at 10.
Hold on a second.
I understand. Let me go, okay? 10 is, we want to be 10 plus. So that supplement right here on me was a 900. Now,
Right.
I'm going to just let you know, if that calcium was a 5,
You would not be taking
then
it.
that would be 50% light, 50% dark. So would you take it?
No.
Why? Because of the 50% darkness
Dark,
there.
exactly.
You might get some good, but then there's something toxic there. If it was a 2, what percent light is it?
20%.
And what percent dark?
80%.
Right? And then so 10 is neutral. And then as we go towards 10 to 0, we get shades of gray that goes darker. And then once we hit 0, we're going levels of black hole, levels of darkness.
So the way that I am looking at it is from a geometric point of view that it's almost impossible for me to see it any other way because it's like really knowing it. The way that I see it, and I personally choose to see it this way, it's a line, and above this line is the light, below the line is darkness, and it's just the way, just get in contact with me and I can work geometrically with you and show how geometry can really prove this concept of as you start counting above the line, you can count infinitely, and as you count below the line, you can count infinitely, -1, -2, -3, -4, and that's what we're counting. When we say, okay, this is a negative, we always start at negative Google, because negative Google is a very negative number, and almost nothing on Earth is like a negative Google. So we start.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have
negative
Vitali, go to Vitali, and let's have him check it. So
So
we're
what is
getting
that
back
on
into
you?
testing. I'm rounding his back. So let's test. So what is it on you, Vitali? And show them how you do it. Could you hold that for him and so towards his mouth? Towards the mouth.
Yeah.
He needs to hold it towards his mouth. So like
Like this.
there. There we go. Perfect.
Perfect. So well, this one, I actually take this calcium as well. I found this actually testing really high, and it's actually found. So it's really great. And, he's like a gold digger.
Yeah. Oh, tell him about the gold. Tell him about that. Like.
We used to go to different shops, like a vitamin shop and everything, and find the highest best supplements, and of course they have I don't know how many different bottles and different brands and different solutions, suggestions, and this way, and the pills and capsules and this and powders and everything.
And we talk about finding treasure.
Treasure,
You dig
exactly.
and you dig and you dig and you dig.
Because you're going to have to, and now when you go to the store, right, you're going to have to go to that store and you may spend hours and hours trying to seeing a lot of zeros.
Right.
And then every so often, I had a time that I was walking through the grocery store and I'm just walking, and when you're doing a lot of buys light, you're naturally going to be attracted.
Right.
Remember what we said? Attracted towards things are good for you and repelled towards things are bad.
Exactly.
So I'm walking down the aisle and I'm like, oh my God. And I was and I could feel the energy of the 10,000 honey. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, oh my God. And I went over and I'm like, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God, it's a 10,000. And I was and so I'm grabbing the back and I bought 3 of them because you never know how long it's going to be there. And it's like finding treasure.
You possibly, if you're coming for the boot camps, or you're coming for the classes here, and if you're planning to go to the, let's say, vitamin places that we go to, more likely you're not going to find much of the stuff there. Because we buy it all. We find the best prices. Sometimes I go on the days and I'm walking through the store and I'm looking for, let's say, I'm looking for like, I don't know, something that I need.
Oh, we have a local vitamin store,
Yeah,
right?
it's like next door.
And everyone that comes to our classes goes to that vitamin store. So because everyone tests, they buy all the good stuff. So the only thing left in the store for all the local people is all the deadly, sick, nasty, rotten supplements. So we'll go through the store and be like, oh my God, did you go take all your clients there? And I'm, yep. And they go, there was nothing to buy at that store because we bought it all out. Oh, you experienced that.
The last time I was here, I said, I went to buy your stuff, and I said,
Yeah.
there's nothing good in there. I can't buy the
Yeah.
things or buy things that I want.
Yeah, she was
what she
looking
said,
because
right?
we went. She said that she went to the store this past week, and she couldn't buy anything because we had already gone through and gotten through testing. But you see how powerful and double-blind testing is.
Right.
Testing is so powerful that our students know that there's nothing good to buy in the store.
Right.
That's double-blind. They know that we already bought all the good stuff and all that's left is the duds. We
Or the
bought all the
restaurants.
studs. And so then this is how powerful. This is the next great leap for mankind. And then you know to go to another store and that we didn't buy all the next to your house. Yeah, like,
Okay, so let's back that up.
what is that for you? Come on.
Yeah, let's keep
practice.
testing.
Keep testing.
Bring stuff
All
up.
right, so calcium on me is 0, 1 to 10, 100.
10, 20, 10, 100,
100,
1, 2,
1,000.
1,000, but it gets sticky, right?
Yeah.
So now, and I'm testing it with
10,
you.
100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Three,
Like, it's like
four.
600.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 600 on you.
600 is me, yeah.
But that's because we take it a lot, and so when you take it a
Right,
lot, the
it
number,
drops
but 600 is still quite good.
But also I know that, let's say during the day I take one part of supplements, that let's say nitrogen.
Do you wanna hold that for him?
Calcium. At the nighttime.
You got to do
I'll
it
take
with.
calcium.
No, let him see you do it. Let him see you do it. No,
Okay.
say it. You got to say it for the crowd. Say it.
So let's start negative Google, 0, 1 to 7, 9, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, around 10,000.
So it's a 10,000, but now count from 1. And when you back up and go from 1 to 10,000, do that with them at home so they can see.
All right.
Look at the supplement.
Negative
1,
Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000.
10,000.
So it gets sticky around 10,000.
Now go to 1 to 10. 1,000.
1,000,
1,000,
2,000.
oh, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 9,000.
9,000.
Yeah.
Great.
So yeah, so that's a 9,000 on you.
On
Tell them
you.
how good that
As you
is.
get better at this, what's going to happen is that you're going to go negative
He needs
Google,
a mic.
0.
Oh yeah.
Well, as
Yeah.
you get better at this, what's going to happen is that you're going to go negative Google 0, and then you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you're just going to jump into 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, million. That's the way that I do it because it's already
That's the
so
way we do
automatic.
it. Right. Yeah.
Only if you hire as a
Yeah.
million. Or if
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what's interesting, I want you to notice, is the disparity in the numbers. Even
had different ones.
though it's the same supplement, how different it tested on different. What's that on me? What's that calcium on me?
Well,
So we can test a different-
One of the, like 300 right now.
300. Okay.
But that's just today because see, it goes up and down as you take it.
Right.
And now also we're going to now do a vitamin D. We know that vitamin D3 helps with calcium absorption. We know it's very important.
My body is like already wanting that.
Yeah, I actually hold the bottle. When you're at the level of us, you can hold the bottle and almost feel your body wanting it. It's so delicious. You want to see when things that you want, you like, oh, it just like that you're attracted
Feels
to
good.
them. You like want to kiss it. Okay. So now I know my body likes it already. I can feel the tingle in my hand.
I can
and
feel
now
the
hold
heat.
this and now let's test it. Okay. So now negative Google. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900, 1,000. It's 1,000 on me. What is it on you? Let's
Okay.
keep going. We're going to do it quicker now so you guys can start seeing it. Say it out
Negative
loud.
Google, 0, 10, 100. I'll get sticky to 100.
Okay, so now go
So-
10 to 100.
10, 20, 30. So right now, this is about a 30 on me right
Okay,
now.
next. And then it's above a 10, so it's still a good supplement on her.
This one. Or maybe. Well, I haven't had this one for a while, so I can't just
Test-
by holding
just
it.
test.
How does it feel to hold? Tell them what you're
Just to hold
feeling.
it, my body's like,
I
Tell
know.
them.
Oh, like,
It's
take it.
great.
You can feel. See, that's the level we are. When you do a lot of buys of light, you're going to be
You
attracted.
can test the supplement on you right now, which for me is in a Google 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, 10, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, about 100,000.
So it's between 10 and 100. Now, what is
Yeah.
it? 10, 20, 10,000, 20,000?
Yeah, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000.
70,000.
So that's
How good is that?
so it gives you an idea, you know.
How good is 70,000?
70,000 is 7,000 higher
Phenomenal.
than something
I
that
think
would be like
I think
10
he's
or
about
5.
to
Get some
take some of my vitamin D.
Also something that you can do when you hold it is that you can also ask, okay, how many pills can I have? Maybe
Right.
Google 0, 1, 2, 3, 3 pills.
I don't
Okay.
think we're doing that on this one, though, are we? Maybe
No,
one.
okay.
I'm just explaining that's something that I do.
No,
Right.
but what we're going to do is that we, as Bodies of Light Elite trainers, are going to be able to go shopping with you at home,
Right.
and so for like $200 an hour, we'll go and we'll go through and let you
We'll go shopping with
go
you.
shopping with you, and we'll help you with your vitamins, no matter
Right.
where you are in the world.
Exactly.
And you can hold it, and we'll be able to tell you how many a day. And also, that's one of the things you get in the boot camps, which our next one is July 16th and 17th. At the boot camps, you're going to get to learn how many of a supplement you take, how many times a day, and that's going to be something you want to come to. So
Right.
you're going to want to come to a boot camp and get in touch with us. We have them about every month, and get ready because your life is ready to skyrocket amazing, right?
And I just recently went shopping with a client by FaceTime, and we were in a grocery store, and she was going around looking for stuff, and I'm feeling kind of uncomfortable. I said to her, "What have you got in the cart already?" She goes, "Uh-oh." And she says, she pulls up a bag of potato chips. She says, "Well, my son wanted some potato chips." And I go, "No, not those. Let's go to the potato chip aisle." So we went to the potato chip aisle, and this is how it works. So I said to her, just randomly divide the whole aisle in half, and then test, is it on the left side or the right side? So it was the right side.
Yeah.
We divided it in half again and again until we ended up on a shelf, and then we ended up, I had her put her hand like way to the fourth bag back, and she pulled out a bag of plantains. And she said, I never even thought of getting these. And her son loves them.
Wow.
So
And much healthier.
we can test on someone else, not only on you, but if you're shopping
Your
for
children,
your family.
your husband.
Right.
We
can
do a
help
lot
you
of
with
stuff to
that
help your
too.
husband. A lot of vitamins, a lot of fun.
And as we're with you, what we're also doing is training you.
Yes.
Exactly.
To test the energy.
Yeah.
It's a
base.
learning program.
Yeah.
So-
we'll test it for you. We're here to support you
And teach you.
and teach you. But
Yeah.
we're definitely going to be training you. We're definitely
Yeah.
going to be
Oh,
asking
yeah.
you, okay, you do it, and then
Yeah.
we're going to confirm, and we're going to be
What
like,
number did
and
you
now,
get?
hopefully, everyone
Right.
at home, like if you're having a light party and you have like 20 women together and you're all having fun, you should be testing together,
Yeah.
testing each other, having all the food products out
Right.
on your counter.
Right.
Should be testing it on each other right
Help each
now.
other out.
I want you girls to help each other out. I want us to have a lot of fun. This is supposed to be a fun class.
Yes.
Okay, when we do it here and we call it the Chia Food and super testing, you're going to love it. We have fun doing the boot camps testing, going out
Right.
to eat.
Come play with us.
You know, it's amazing. So now,
Okay, let's do the vodka.
For him, tell us what's the D on you.
Okay, D is
Negative Google.
0, 1, 2, 10, and 2 is 100. So it's a second 100. So it's 100 for me right now.
So it's 10 to 900. 9
Right,
to 100.
yeah.
Good, great.
Okay.
Now, so now, if you notice, he actually did his little. He held it and did it like that. See how like he's kind of like smooth there. He like, see how he did that? He able to do it in one hand. This guy's like swift. He did a good job.
And this body is just like, let's do the vodka. Let's do the vodka.
Oh, of course, yeah. We do have vodka and alcohol, and we have wine waiting. So come on, keep it on. Now, here is a acidophilus called kite for me. This one, and I'll do it like this. I'm going to do it the same way because he see how cool he did it? So I'm going to go negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1,000, 2,000. It's around 1,000 to 2,000 on me.
Wow.
Now you next.
Oh. Negative Google, 0, 10.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Negative
6, 7, 8,
Google,
9.
0,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Like 7, 8.
8, 9. Her
Yes.
body doesn't want it right now.
I don't want it
Next.
right now. Which
8
is good.
8 is 20% dark, 80%
Right.
good. So you would not do anything below a 10.
Yay.
I'm getting stayed at 0.
Negative Google 0. Your body
0.
doesn't want
You're
it at
0.
all.
And not only that, as I'm holding it, I can feel like my hand
It doesn't
like
want
a
it. It's
swirl,
repelling.
like a
Yeah.
dark hole.
Right. So like, so
oh,
his
Trying to get
body
rid of
does
it.
not like that acidophilus, but
All right.
mine did. So did you
Here we
see
go.
the difference there?
Okay, so let's go for
Negative
negative Google 0, 1, 2, 3, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Uh-oh.
7, 8,
It's
8,000.
about 8,000.
It's 8,000 for him.
Yeah, my
Great.
digestion loves it.
Yeah, so everyone's body is different. So you see, now you ladies at home, when you're doing all your food stuffs on the counter and your vitamins, you know, your practice, okay? Now, we're going to keep going. And here's some apple juice. This is some fresh pressed apple juice. So I'm going to hold it like this. Negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100. So it's between 10 and 100. 10, 20, 30. 20, 27, 20, 30. So this is about a 30 on me.
My body doesn't even want to hold it.
But tell them what number it is, because we're going to probably practice a 0.
It's a negative.
Okay. Tell them what it is. Come on. You're going to get to see a negative now.
For my body to...
Now, notice at our level, see, now look, everyone. This is how she responds. You're going to, no, you got to test it, girl. Help them at home.
I can't
Help
even
them.
talk.
Negative Google, 0.
Now, how low is it? So we count down.
We reverse the scale.
Negative 1, 2, 3.
No. We 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3.
Negative 3. It's not that bad.
That's a negative 3 on her. But I want you to know, did you notice that? Do you see that when you do a lot of body's light, when you release your dark core, how she reacted to the bad food? That's what's going to happen to you.
Isn't that great?
This is awesome.
You'll never eat anything that's bad for you.
This is awesome. Okay? Count.
0.
Negative 0. No, but now you have to say how. No, hold that. How low is it though?
Yeah.
Practice
I
for
already did it
everyone.
all,
but you do it for them. Go negative Google.
I went negative Google, 0.
0.
It got stick
How
0.
low is it?
Then I went, how low is it?
1, 0. It got stick. So if it go 1, 0 and it gets sticky again, it's a 0.
Yeah.
Pass it next.
0.
Okay. For me, it's negative Google, 0.
Yeah. Make sure you're low enough. I don't want you to be testing the plastic.
No, it's in my.
Okay.
He's good. Yeah, he's good.
Negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. What's a 6?
It means 60%.
Good, 40% bad.
Yeah.
Would you drink it?
No.
No. Yeah. High vibration living is only doing what?
10 plus.
Only doing eating, drinking, and doing things that are 10 plus.
And wearing clothes and jewelry
But you
that
said
are
it was
10
good
plus.
for Dr. Lee.
My body liked it, right? Okay. So here we
So
go.
the sugars, the time of the day.
Yeah. Here's a hot sauce. My body likes hot sauce. Let's see what it is. Okay, so negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30. 20, it's a 30, so that's good for me.
It's beneficial.
What's that hot sauce on you? Now notice it. Look at her. Look at her. Look.
It's negative Google, 0.
Okay, sticky on 0.
Sticky on 0.
How
so
low is
1,
it? No. How low is it? Everyone at home.
How low
when
is
it's
it?
sticky immediately, you
0,
reverse the scale. Say
1,
how low is it?
negative 1, negative
1,
2,
0,
3,
no,
4,
1, 0,
5,
negative 1,
6,
negative 2, negative 3,
7,
negative 4, negative 5,
negative
negative
7.
5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 7. It's negative 7.
My hand is burning. It doesn't
And I
have
cough when it's near
anything
too.
to
Her
do
body
with it.
doesn't like that one at all.
It's interesting because now that I'm holding it, I can tell that my
You're
body,
not on a speaker, I love.
Oh yeah.
as she was holding it, I could feel her pain. I could feel,
Yeah.
I could feel it almost as if like my body didn't want it. But now that I'm holding it, I'm like, oh,
Your body does want it.
let me test that.
Now
So-
hold it up for him so he can see.
So if I test it now,
Do it.
go negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 7, 9, 10, 100, stick
100 to 1,000, so now count 1,
200, 300, 3, 400.
3, 400.
Right,
Would you
that's
use
high.
that? Would you use that?
Oh my God, yes. My body,
His body loves it. That fun?
Okay. So on me, negative Google, 0.
0. How low is it? Just double check.
It's a 0.
Okay. Do it for them at home. Slow.
Okay, so
Negative Google.
negative Google,
0 got sticky. Now,
Zero sticky.
how low is it? Say it.
Oh, it is.
Go 1, 0. And it got sticky again. So what is it?
It's
0.
Good.
That's
Thank
right,
you.
double check back and forth.
Now
So-
can we do the vodka?
No, yes, we're gonna do the vodka. Let's do the vodka.
I deserve one good one after those two.
Okay. Yeah. This girl loves her vodka too.
Not all vodka.
No,
Just
only
vodka
ones
that
that
tests
it.
high.
Okay, so this is a nice French vodka.
As you can see,
Negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 300. So now, for those of you who think that all drinking is bad, it isn't necessarily.
No.
You got to learn to test the vodkas, the wines, the everything. There's so much pleasureful, wonderful earth essence spirits out there, but I'm going to tell you, like 99% of what's out there is bad for you.
It's true.
So you need to find the good stuff. We find the treasure, and we have wonderful parties, great spirits. We have such a good time. No headaches the next day. You got to learn this. You've been looking for this for thousands of years. Here she is. She's going to test it on her.
Now,
oh, look. She wants it. She's like I think she's going to.
What's also interesting about this vodka, so let's just test it first on me. Negative Google, 0, 10, 100.
No, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100.
So it's sticky on 100.
So it's
I
between
go
10 and
back
100.
now to 10, 20, it's
30,
about a 20.
20.
So now what's interesting about, and this goes for all foods.
And it's been
is
sitting
that
out.
Right now, it's a 20 on me. But after I have, say, 1 or 2 sips of it, because I'm an easy
lightweight.
drunk. Right, lightweight, that's sweet. It will test a 0. So I'll stop having it.
Right. And just so you know, once the number, if you're eating it, comes down to a 10, you're done eating it.
You're done
So
eating
this
it.
is like a very good dietary system.
Right.
Wherein when the number comes down to 10, it lets you know you finished eating. Okay? Count. You got. Let everyone know.
Google, 0.
1, 0, what?
I
0.
get it like a headache.
Yes.
Yes. Tell them what number is it.
I thought I was gonna. I wanted it.
Naval 0. Of course, his
I'm here
lower
trying to
self.
balance it, like, oh yeah, let me. I want to get some vodka, but now that I'm holding it, I can almost feel like a headache here, which is already at my level, a sign that my body doesn't want it. And if I test it,
Naval 0. How low is it?
How low is it?
1, 0, negative 1, negative 1.
Negative 1.
So that's a negative
I'll
1
hold
on
it
you.
for you.
Interesting, right?
Oh yeah, she'll help. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so negative Google, 0. How low is it?
1, 0,
It's still 0.
0. Okay.
0.
Pass it over.
I think it's because in this new
So it was
bartending
highest
job
on
that
you.
I have, since I've been, having myself a couple of shots.
You've drank
lately,
enough vodka already.
I think my body's like, okay, no more vodka. You're drinking enough at work.
So
He's probably
how
not
high-
supposed to drink much
How high
more
was
vodka.
that vodka on you?
What was it, 300, I think?
Wow. So what
So,
a difference, isn't
I'm going to
it?
have martini. Okay, so we're going to get
I'm going to
more.
hold out. Maybe it's red wine for me tonight.
Okay, okay, here we go. Now we have red wine.
Okay.
Now this is a nice bottle of red wine. Well, we're going to see what this is on my body now. Negative Google. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000,
Wow.
million, billion. It's between a million and a billion. Let's see. Million, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 million, 100 million, 200 million, 300 million. It's 300 million.
Nah, don't drink it.
Okay. Now, when you find treasure like this and you drink it, you feel really, really good.
But now this is the specific bottle.
Now, if you take the same bottle, put it outside in the heat for an hour, it'll go turn to vinegar and be rotten. You understand that it's the exact bottle. You got to learn to go in the store. A lot of stores overheat their wine. They put it in the sunlight and mess it up. You understand? Probably less than 1% of the wine out there is drinkable for your specific body. You got to find the body for your wine. I mean, the wine for your body. See, you can tell I'm already ready to drink it. I'm going to pass it over now. I'm already, that's another good thing. I'm already starting to feel drunk just holding it. Here she is.
All right. Oh. Negative Google, 0. Sticky.
Her body doesn't want it. You say, how low is it? 1.
How low is it? 1, 0. It's a 0.
It's a 0. She can't have that wine. Next. More for me.
So as I'm holding it, I'm feeling a little bit of energy, a tingly energy.
Oh, tingly's good.
I can feel my heart. Like my heart just went up, actually.
I know, yeah,
Mine
you're
shut
loving it.
off.
So the energy of the wine is, like Google, 0,
0, 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
100,
1,000,
1,000, 10,000,
10,000, 100,000,
million,
million,
billion.
billion. So of course it gets sticky between million,
Million,
billion.
billion.
Then I go million, 10 million, about 10 million.
This is when I 10 million.
Wow.
Next.
Isn't this fun?
See, we're going to have competition on this one.
This is a very small one. Do you have more? Do you have more bottles? Is this the only one?
This is my life. It's so great.
I'm actually excited about this one. Okay, so, negative Google, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, billion. There's 9, 10 billion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 billion.
6 billion.
He
I got.
wins.
I gotta watch it. I gotta like hide my bottles. I'm gonna have to hide my bottles from this guy. That's how good this wine is for his wine. Yeah. Now for the. Oh my goodness.
And if you guys are noticing, when we're testing the energy,
Notice we put my L for Lee, so everyone knows whose bottle this is.
It's definitely not mine because it's a 0.
Mine has an Y for Yankee.
Okay,
Now,
so we'll get more
Now
wine.
that we're testing and that we're seeing that it's a different number for all of us,
Yes.
it's important to understand that what's good for you is not necessarily good for someone
Right.
else.
Right. And how much is good for you also.
Yeah.
So while I love my vodka, it's one shot and I'm done.
Yeah, she's a lightweight. Now, here's another wine. I'm going to test this one. This is a beautiful Pinot Noir.
It is.
Negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 100, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. This is a 500 on me right
500. That's
now.
not
Let's see what it
bad.
is on her.
500 is high. Negative
Anything above a
Google,
10 is good.
0. Oh, did it get?
Yeah, your body doesn't want anything, maybe. Maybe your body doesn't, just wants vodka, probably. Next.
Probably wants food first.
Yeah, maybe she needs food.
Negative Google 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. Stick it 100,000.
Right.
10,
Yeah.
So it's
So
10,
I got 10,000,
20,
20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000.
50,000.
Right.
Next.
Still
Excellent.
pretty good.
Okay. Negative Google, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. It's a little stickier on the 10,000, so go 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So about like
3,000.
3,000 for me.
And just so you know, let's say people are wine connoisseurs who've spent hundreds of thousands on wine. They probably have never had a million or a billion wines
Right.
statistically.
Yes.
So I'm telling you, even people who've spent thousands upon thousands, hundreds of thousands on wine, probably have not had it because they did not know
Yeah.
How
testing.
to test, right? And if your energy is low, if you're not a billion,
And you can't
how
test
can you
up to
test
a billion. You can't test a billion if
Right.
you're not a billion.
Right.
And so,
So
now
call
we're going to
us,
go
we'll
in.
Go shopping with you.
Yeah. Now.
And understand that your light is your most valuable asset.
Right.
So when you find something that tests really, really, really high, that's actually more valuable than something that would test low and cost a lot more money.
Right.
Right.
It's
We see
not
a lot
about
of
the
wines.
price
They're
anymore.
$1,000,
It's not about the
$10,000
price.
bottles
We
that
find
are
the best
total vinegar.
wines and they're, we get the best deals, obviously,
Yeah, for
because we're
15
also
bucks.
holding the best energy for our best life.
We get wine for
But we-
12, 13, 15 bucks for like millions and billions.
Yeah, every time I go to a store, I see some of these wines that are like $100 a bottle, and they test like a 1 or a 0.
We were
You know,
testing $1,000 bottles
Like
of
now,
wine.
now Lee might have spent in this wine bottle maybe 20 or 30 bucks that tested like 10 million on me, but I would actually pay him like some good money for that one just because it tests so good on me.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's as you start doing Borsolana and as you start raising your vibration of light, you're gonna start valuing more your light and the light of the vibration of light of things.
Beautiful.
And so I want you at home. Now you can stop the video at home if you're testing because we're about to go into testing your own energy and things. So you can keep going, testing all your stuff at home, and then when you're done with that, then come back to us. Okay, now
We'll
that you're
be
back, now that you're back,
Hi,
we're gonna
welcome
go.
We missed you.
We're gonna go into testing you. So your energy, if you're a 2 or a 10, if you're a 2, you don't have enough energy to even make your organs work, which you'll see in other videos. Once you're above a 10, you start igniting your torus field, you start changing everything around you like an oasis of creative vibration. So now, I'm going to test, and all of us are going to test how high we are, and you're going to test everyone in the audience as well. And count, you can count with me, and put your hand beside you, like your head,
sort
so you
of
count.
online with your
Negative
pineal
Google.
gland. Negative
0,
Google,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, billion, trillion, septillion, Google, Googleplex, 10 Googleplex, 100 Googleplex, 1,000 Googleplex, 10,000. I think I'm around 10,000 Googleplex. So you will not Googleplex until you release your dark core. Did you check it? Did you hear? Did you feel it where you got sticky?
Did you
feel? Okay, so you at home, a lot of times it'll be like maybe after you do your bodies of light, it might be come down to 100,000 or a million or a billion or a trillion. But we're going to actually show you some pictures of people, and one person in particular that I think is really wonderful. And this is about why testing is going to create world peace, because if you had 10% of the population that knew testing, they would be able to feel the difference between some of the people we're talking about. And so people would follow those with high numbers that are creative, and they would just think anyone that was low was total nonsense, because we'd know they're destructive and telling lies. So this is the Dalai Lama. So you want to hold them? Well, you can test. You want to hold that?
Test it.
So we're going to test that. So everyone look around his head.
Right.
Now you're going to have to hold it without moving so that they can see it in the thing. Okay? And so you're going to go around the head and you're going to go negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, billion. So million, you get sticky, so you go 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, 800,000, 900,000, a million. So with his techniques, he's actually getting up to a million.
In this picture.
In that picture.
In this picture.
So that's amazing.
Sometimes it's higher than that.
Yeah, he goes as high as a billion and a million.
Yeah.
He can get up to a million, billion, but he and he can be lower, but but he's one of the people whose techniques have gotten him up pretty high. Mm-hmm. And so people that are high, you'd want to listen to them. They're doing good stuff, right?
Yes.
Now, I'm going to show you the opposite. You ready?
No.
I know you're not ready. Okay. And it was even hard to look. Now, here's someone, and now lay that one down.
I'm not holding that one.
Okay.
I'm pretty okay with a lot of dark energy.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so you're going to have to zoom in on it, look around his head, and you got to test. Look around the head. Okay, everyone go negative Google, 0. See how it gets sticky? Now say, how low is it?
1.
And go 1, 0, negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, negative 10.
My ear is shutting down.
Negative 100, negative 1,000, negative 10,000, negative 100,000, negative million. So now we count it's between a negative 100,000, negative million, negative 100,000, negative 200,000, negative 300,000, negative 400,000, negative 500,000, negative 600,000, negative 700,000, negative 800,000, negative 900,000, negative million. He's around a negative million. So notice the Dalai Lama was a positive million, and this is an example of a negative million.
Can you just feel the difference in the energy from the pictures?
So put one down and up, and then now close that one down, and then look at that, and you feel that, and zoom in on that. Just feel the energy of a positive million, how creative, how beautiful, how wonderful,
Loving and
how
warm.
loving, how much that's going to transform mankind for the better.
Yes.
And now look at the other. And you almost feel like the life force, like your stomach is upset.
Right?
Like really look at it. I want you to, are you zoomed in on them? You look at it. Just feel, you can almost feel the foreboding. See, people who are in intuition feel there's something wrong.
Right.
Well, this is the guy who killed everyone in Orlando. This was the shooter, okay? Full of dark energy. And see, I'm sure he thought he was doing it for Allah. But you know what? God did not want him to do that. That's destructive. Once our civilization wakes up, and then you can put that down, once we realize and millions of people are able to test, you know what's going to happen? No one's going to listen. People are going to be calling up 911. I see a negative million next door.
You need to be checking him
Would
out.
you please check him out? Make sure
Yes.
there's, you understand, and or he needs some help. You understand the negative million. On the other planets, we see where people are testing and where a lot of people have released their dark core, and where they're very civilized and have leaped beyond where our planet is at right now. You got to be able to test this, because what happens is people like that start running everything, like Hitler was a negative million. Okay? Yep.
As you said, in the future, as this knowledge gets more common, here's a person, he's going to feel the energy of like a negative million next to their house. They're going to be calling the police, like, hey, check this out. I actually also saw that we in the future, as we implement this knowledge to technology, technology can actually even do that for us.
Right.
Where in the airports, when people go through the detectors, I just saw a vision of a detector that can actually test the energy and be like, oh, you're a negative 100,000, sorry, you can't go in the plane.
You can't go in the plane.
Well, no,
right.
they just do extra checks. 'Cause they have a very
like
high
that
chance of doing something.
That's the vision that I just
Yes,
saw.
yes.
I think in
saw that.
Israel, I think more Israel would be really into that technology.
Yeah, I'm seeing that technology, we can really implement some very enlightening technology, and I have no doubt
And I think,
that scientifically and technology
Okay, I got
can
another one.
engineer some really amazing.
Get it up.
Okay, here's another one. And hold that one. Everyone count.
Oh. Negative Google.
Look at the picture, zoom in. Negative Google 0. Immediately sticky, right?
So what are we counting?
How low is it? Well,
The whole picture?
No, the top of the picture at the top. How low is it?
The whole picture, all the people.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the low of that picture of the people there? How low is it? 1, 0, negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, negative 100, negative 1,000, negative 10,000, negative 100,000, negative million again, negative 100,000, negative 200,000, negative 300,000, negative 400,000, negative 500,000, negative 600,000, negative 700,000, negative 800,000, negative 900,000, negative million. Okay, that's an ISIS training camp. And where they were in Afghanistan, where I think they were beheading all those people. So you got to understand that this is a bioenergetic thing that can be tested. This is real energy that everyone here in the room tested, and that if we are going to evolve, this new energy of creation and destruction, light and dark, not only what is good for you to eat, but what's good for our entire society needs to be understood. Once people know that a negative million is just what path that is, then no one's going to want to believe them, no matter what lies they say. So we have to wake up. Here's another one I want to show. We need to end on a positive note, because I feel all drained from those pictures, lower pictures. Now, here is someone who a lot of us know. And here, hold that up.
Oh,
I'm
I like
get a
this.
number.
Okay.
Okay, come in on that one. That's Justin Timberlake. Look around his head, go negative Google. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you get a 10 on that picture? Yeah?
Okay. So he's a 10 in the picture. And
Now, we got another picture. We have his new album.
right.
He on his new album, we noticed that, what do we notice?
He has a song called Can't Stop the Feeling.
And he talks about having a sun in your pocket,
Right.
and a lot of
It's
like
a dance,
energy
lighthearted
stuff.
tune.
And that music was $1 million.
The music was $1 million.
Now, isn't that interesting? And here he is, I think, in where they were recording that. And look his incher right there. Look around his head. See if you can come in on that and get a number. Negative Google, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million.
Guess who's doing bodies of light?
100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, 7,000, 800,000, 900,000, a million. Now, if you look at other people, which you can't really see this, other people are not that high. How many minutes is he taking to raise his vibration? Or how much time is he spending? Negative Google, 0. How many minutes? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 9 or 10. Did you get that? What'd you get?
Yep.
He's only spending 9 minutes. So what is the only thing that can bring a person up that high in 9 minutes?
Bodies of light.
So
Guess who's doing bodies of light?
we just noticed our friend Justin is doing bodies of light here.
Justin.
And creating music that tests a million.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
Music that's healing.
Yeah, but I will
Yes,
tell you, he
thank
should
you.
be bodies of light. What being a million? What did you
Yeah,
say that was?
it's like a beginner's. It's like
easy level.
yeah, it's like easy level.
So-
it's actually lazy level.
Lazy level.
Lazy
I
level.
mean, we need to tell Justin he needs to be a billion.
Ump it up,
plus.
buddy. You gotta go
He
to the
needs to be
billion.
doing like 10 bodies of light.
Bring it up,
Not
boy.
just one, especially before recording, because
Yes.
a billion
Yeah.
is 1,000 times more powerful than a million. A million
Right.
still is very high,
Yeah.
but now test this. If we had hundreds and hundreds of people doing bodies of light before they record their music, and their music was a million, billion and up, what percent would that help civilize the world?
Yeah.
Just having people with music, with high vibrational, maybe 0, 9, 10, 10, 20, 22,
I get
maybe
90.
20. I
Oh.
get 20 something. I'm talking about just listening to music, not doing
Just
bodies of light.
Oh, just listening.
Just listening to musicians who were doing bodies of light without doing bodies of light.
Oh,
That vibration will wash away a lot of
So
bad
if they
stuff,
weren't
yes.
doing bodies of light, it'd be about 20%. Of course, if people start doing bodies of light, we're going to have 90 to 100%. The whole world's going to change.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
we're here to encourage it. We're having fun. Look at the fun stuff we test. Is there any other questions that we have
There's
about
one
the testing
comment
today?
that I want to
Yeah?
make. So in all of this, I hope that you're getting the message we're trying to say, which is it's all up to you. And all you have to do is say bodies of light.
Yeah, and start testing, because the testing is going to guide your path into the light.
Exactly.
Whether it be your food, whether it be decisions, because we haven't gone into the river, which is a whole nother video.
And the
where
whole other piece is
Yeah.
for my girls. This is for my girls.
Oh,
I'm talking about clothes and jewelry, as I mentioned earlier, and lotions and potions.
Yeah.
Test it. Get the best for you.
Oh yeah, you deserve
Not
it,
the
girl.
most expensive.
yeah.
The best. I've gone shopping for women with makeup, and it's not the most expensive. It's the best for them,
Right, for your
Oh, yes.
body.
for your body.
And definitely get the Bodies of Light book. We challenge you to say Bodies of Light 3 times a day for 30 days. Go to the website at bodiesoflight.net.
Right.
When you put your email in, you get the Universal Edition for free. But get the book on Amazon, Bodies of Light. Get the audio book. We just recently were sending stuff to publishers recently. If you're a publisher that can help get Bodies of Light in 10 to 20 languages, we really need help with that as well. We have people translated in languages all around the world. And we need help with you. You know, your connections, your money, your talent. We're wanting to help you. We have Bodies of Light lead trainers that can fly anywhere around the world to teach classes, do boot camps, heal your whole family, get all of you on the path into light. We're here. We're ready, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we are.
We're waiting for
We
you.
are
We're
ready.
waiting
Step
for
up
you.
to the
We
plate.
are
Ready for
waiting
you.
for you to show up.
Come on over, yeah.
Create your best life now, because there is only now.
Yeah.
And
We
you
love
deserve it.
you. Peace out.
Have fun.